Hi, I'm Gary, Whiskey 4 Echo Echo Yankee, and just want to follow up on an email that I received from one of my colleagues, Randy, on the TIDRadio Model H3. Randy was indicating that he was having a problem in that his radio would transmit out of band, out of the amateur radio bands, on UHF. So I thought, well, let's try it here and see what we can do. So here on the demonstration table, we have the TIDRadio H3. I have it set right now in the VFO mode for 146.52, the 2-meter calling frequency. I just want to demonstrate. We're going into a small watt meter and into a dummy load. And if I push to transmit, you'll see that we have about 5 watts out. All right, that's fine. Let's now put in a UHF frequency that Randy was able to transmit on inadvertently. So here we are on 470 megahertz. We can watch the power output here. Oh, my radio will not transmit. But if you take a look at Randy's photo that he sent me, he was able to get 5 watts out on the indicator here on 470 megahertz, which is no good. He also was able to set the radio for 520 megahertz. So let's try that. So there's 520 megahertz. Again, we have the watt meter here. So I'm not sure exactly what is going on, if it's a firmware issue. TIDRadio updates the firmware on the radios, but I can tell you that my radio is configured as a ham radio, will not transmit on these UHF frequencies, nor will it transmit on 155 megahertz, for example, which is a VHF public service frequency. So I just wanted to pass this along to you, and we'll hear more from TIDRadio as we go, and I'll have more videos about this affordable amateur radio. It's only about $35, and it might be a good first radio when you get your first amateur radio license to allow you to listen in on local amateur radio repeaters. The big claim to fame on this radio, as far as I am concerned, is that its spurious output and harmonic output is within FCC specifications, at least as measured by me in an earlier video. I'll put a link to that in the description box. I just want to point out that there are 3 versions of the TIDRadio H3. There's a version for GMRS, there's a version for ham radio, and then there's an unlocked version. There is a way to convert the radios from one to the other. We're not going to talk about that, but I did want to take a look and see what firmware was in my radio, and you can see that it's in menu item number 42. It indicates it's ham _ 240316. You can see it right there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. 73 from Whiskey 4 Echo Echo Yankee.